Let me tell you how I got fired on my day off for the third time.
Okay. All right,
listen, no, because this shit is crazy.
To tell the story. Okay,
we
better be good. We've been waiting. Right.
Listen, I was at this job for like 9 years at this point. I gave this job my heart, my soul, my tears, my sweat, my blood. I bled in that motherfucker.
I got shoes off.
I bled in that motherfucker before. Yep.
I think we all got shoes off of you because of that.
Yeah.
And on a good discount price.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're real stupid for that,
bro. That's when I was working at QUiCK downtown, 16th and Walnut. They ended up. This was this was a death sentence. Like I think that was like washing all the older people out, like not like age wise, but seniority wise.
Right, because the money starts to change as you.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in the office that changed, and they want to bring out all the old people and their old ways, and so I understand it. But it wasn't like a specific good reason for them to fire me, so they lined me up. What they did was they moved me to a store all the way down Front and Alany.
They took you down.
They took me down North Philly. Right. No, that's Northeast?
They put you to the past.
Front and Alany.
Front and Alany is no, it's not North. That's what is that? Uptown? No, Front and Alany.
They moved you,
wherever
bro.
that shit at. That shit was far. It was
far. They
far
put you
as
to pasture.
I got on the expressway. I literally the expressway end when I got to get off, and I still got to drive at for an end. That's how far that shit was to my house.
I'm trying to think that's near Fern Rock. That's where that.
Yeah. I was all the way on Front Alley. They moved me to a QUiCK's down there.
They don't even sell shoes down there.
So I'm around there, and nobody fucking like me. I'm working with employees that's like, I ain't gonna say half my age, because at the time I think I was like 22. I'm used to working with like older adults, and I was a manager too, so I'm used to managing older adults. So I get over there like to this QUiCK's, it's like a whole bunch of kids, like 16, 15-year-olds. Like, so I'm dealing with knuckleheads who feel like that's what I hate about working with kids the most is like they'll come in straight off of school and then just come here with this attitude like, oh, you making me do this and you making me do that and stuff like that. Like, y'all treat it like it's school because y'all still school. Like, motherfucker, you ain't gotta be here.
Right.
Ain't nobody telling you to be here. This is not school. So don't come here with that attitude. You can go home.
So is that how they got you out of there too?
Listen, they wasn't fucking with me though. So I ended up telling my DM. I got on the phone with my DM on one of my breaks. District manager. I said, yo, move me out of here. And say I don't want to be here. And I explained the work environment to him, and I kept getting picked for shit for some reason. I explained this to him. I said, yo, I don't want to be here, this, that, and the third. He said, all right, just tough it out. We're going to find somewhere else for you to go.
Just tough it out. Just be a big man.
So that turned into a month.
Right.
A month. So on one of my shifts, somebody ended up coming in, and this is I was the only manager here in the shift. It was at night. It was a couple of employees. I was the only manager there. Somebody came in and stole 2 display shoes.
Oh, the Tims, right? I think I remember.
But wait, when you just hold on.
I think it might have been Tims. They stole left pair and then a right pair. And came back for the right.
Wait. I was gonna ask, how does that work? There's only one size display shoe. How do you steal 2?
No, let me break it down for you.
Okay.
Because in different shoe stores, like in QUiCK's, it was
they
QUiCK's
went
at the
to
time.
2 different stores.
It's Snipes now, y'all, but it used to be QUiCK's. At QUiCK's, we had to display left shoes. If I'm mistaken, it was left shoes we had to display.
Right.
So you'll have like a business like Foot Locker or Foot Action or whatever other shoe stores. They'll display left shoes sometimes.
And the other ones to the right.
Yeah.
No way.
So somebody would come to a random store. Oh, this is size 10 in Jordan. I'm gonna put this in my pocket because
is it all the
is
same
a Foot
size?
Locker down there that
No
got
way.
yeah. Is a Foot Locker out there that got what I mean?
No way.
Is it all the same size?
It depends. Or you can just go to Foot Locker. You already got the right shoe from QUiCK, so you can just go into Foot Locker and say, I want to try on the left shoe in a size.
Yo, people
All right,
really
so-
do. Wait. I'm sorry. People really do that. People really store to store.
It's a culture, bro.
To steal a left shoe and then a right shoe.
Yes, and you got a full pair.
So
I seen people in the gallery. I used to work in the gallery too. I seen people like come in with literally the same pair of shoes that they got on, but just a little dick. They'll come and ask for the shoe and they size. They'll try them on
and then swap them out.
Yeah, they'll wait till it's busy. They wait till somebody else go, deal with somebody else. As soon as they walk off, they'll put the new ones on their feet and put the old ones in a box. So when they get up, you're not looking at the shoe. So they'll just hand them and say, never mind, I ain't want them no more.
Nike.
So
Nike
bands though
actually,
it's busy, you just gonna grab the shoe and just put it right
Nike,
back.
Nike actually legally has like a guarantee where you can actually just go ahead and return your shoes despite the condition that they're in and get.
So wait, you're telling me if I'm tired of my like Air Force Ones,
I'm not encouraging you to do that, but
I mean, you can. They're gonna.
You can.
Well, no, I like
it's a whole culture.
Well, no. I like that better. That like if I'm tired of my Air Force Ones, like I can literally just go to a Foot Locker, replace my left.
No.
And then a Snipes and replace my right. And I do this every 6 months.
I wouldn't suggest it because you ain't got a down pack like how these people do. But it's
it works apparently.
It's a whole culture, bro. It don't work on people like me because I was a man. I was already hip to it. But it definitely worked on.
Well, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry to cut you off. But back to the focus. You got fired though, right? So it does work on you, right? Right. It does work on you, right? And clearly,
right?
No. And it works.
No, listen. The store was so big, right? That the
he
display.
Got the excuses.
Before he was a veteran.
I can't keep eyes on everybody here.
Before he knew he was out on the floor, and now he's just like, "Come on, bro, it's a big ass store."
Come on, it's a big ass store.
Look, I'm started off saying he was a manager, though. He wasn't even on the floor.
So, all right, listen, I'm all the way at the cash register. I'm ringing people up because the cashier was taking forever. The line is long as hell. So I opened another cash register. I had everybody in their right places. So basically, it was on my watch technically because I was the only manager, but it was really on that employee's watch because it happened right under her nose. It happened under her nose. Somebody came in, took the display shoe and left out. And then they didn't tell me until he left out. Oh, they told me on the mic, "Hey, Brahim, I think somebody stole the display shoe." I immediately sucked my teeth because I already know what time it was. They already was on my head about it. They already was picking on me. I said, "Oh my God!"
Wait, what?
So the next day, here's the question though, right? But here's the question: knowing what you know now, knowing how the situation panned out, like, would you let motherfucker walk out with the display shoe?
Yeah.
Here's
back in the day.
What's that?
Did you get charged for that?
Back in the day, I probably would have tried to chase him out or try to get the shoe. Me being 29 or knowing what I know now, it's not that fucking deep. Especially how these motherfuckers killing people for less out here. Mm-hmm. It ain't that deep. So you got me. You got me.
Did you get your get back? Did you when the whole pandemic stuff and the Philadelphia riots and all that other shit was going down? Did you drive by QUiCK real quick? And just
I was in the house scared as shit, bro. That shit made my anxiety go up. I was in the house bitching. I didn't even want to come out.
But my question is, like, who gets charged? Like, if somebody steals a display shoe, does that come, like, when I worked in the restaurant industry?
You know what's crazy? The sneaker stores got insurance for that. They pay insurance for that. They got something called LP, where it's like, loss prevention, where all you got to do is write it down and they just,
That's better than what I dealt with because I worked in restaurants.
Yeah, you can cash it out your system so it won't hurt you as a store. And I think it's a tax write-off too for them at the end of the month. At the end of the year. So technically, like, nobody shouldn't be getting in trouble for it. But I don't know if it's a certain amount that they got to account for before they start paying for it. I don't know how this shit go. But
I'll be honest.
Like I said, that shit happen. This part of the game. That's what happened. But I just ended up getting fired for it.
I worked in restaurants where, like, there were restaurants that were like, all right, if somebody like dine and dashes on you, it's not on you. But then I've worked in places where I've seen employees where like
run out because
and it's on them and they had to pay for it. Like I worked one time in a restaurant.
Nutty.
Yeah, that's
nutty. Look, wait, real fast. I see why like people run after people, or like you said, like in restaurants sometimes they do that too. I'm not saying that it's necessarily on them because I don't know the restaurant industry, but me being a manager at a sneaker store, I like us knowing that it's still insured and stuff. People do that run out because they hurt their pride. Like it got something to do with them personally. Like I think they feel like a bitch because somebody ran out on. They tried me. So they got to go out and play Superman or Batman or whatever the case may be to go get that shit back. I never suggested it's not that deep, but people run back and do it just because it happened to them specifically.